How's it going, everybody? Meister Patrick here, joined today again by Melmouse Melissa.
Heyo!
And welcome back to more Alice Madness Returns for the PC. Just the way you said,
just
like...
ways, yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching Pulse Fiction recently. Like, if it's like a thing you've been doing for a while, and not just like, you started a movie and didn't finish it.
I've been watching it, you know.
I've been on and off with Pulse Fiction, honestly.
And there's a lot of racial slurs in it. Slurs.
Yeah.
It's, like, ridiculous, like, from even the beginning. And it got to the point where I, like, looked at I was like, you know what? At least they're being racist towards everyone. So is it really racist? Like, if you're being so offensive that it got to the point where you've gotten to every single race, is it still racist? You know what I mean? So
have you seen you haven't seen Django, right? Django Unchained.
Not, no.
That one, I believe, also has many slurs. I think. Ooh, she's gotten taller.
And also, it reminds me of how, like, schools are getting rid of Huckleberry Finn because of the racial slurs. Racial slurs.
Racial slurps?
Slurps in it.
Racial slurps?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I get it because,
this is the area. This is the hardest fight in the game,
yeah, you go. This is all you. But, I mean, I get getting rid of Huckleberry Finn because it is obviously offensive in a lot of different ways to a specific minority of the African American culture.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's kind of like I get it, like I understand, but like you shouldn't be offended because it is like such an old like piece of work. Like I think sometimes we just need to look at things and be like, yeah, like that's old. Yeah, it's not good. But, you know, like, this is old, and, you know, back then they thought it was okay. We now know it's clearly not okay, and not okay at all, and, you know, and we shouldn't, like, keep doing these things that they do, but, oh, wow, he killed that slug for you. But also, I think we should be able to, like, look back on it, you know, instead of being like how Hitler, like, destroyed every single book he didn't like. In a fire, you know, instead of like doing that, just being like, you know, I mean,
it's not like you're not allowed to read it. It's just they don't want it in schools. And I think it's good for schools to like update the curriculum. I think it's dumb that schools always have the exact same like books always. It's like, there's gotta be better books that have come out since in the last 50 years, right? Like hopefully someone has written a book in the last 15 years that somebody else enjoyed.
That is true. Like, I'm totally fine with updating books, but I also feel like it's important to have some books in your curriculum that are ridiculously old because I mean, I feel like then like
I just don't know if it has to be that one necessarily. I mean, I think it can be. There's no reason why
that one's a really big classic. You know what I mean? It's not just it's like you see it in movies, like even in Fairly Odd Parents they talk about Huckleberry Finn. They have a whole episode about Huckleberry Finn. Like you hear all about Huckleberry Finn growing up and then you're like, oh yeah, like hopefully one day I'll be able to like actually read this book in class. Or something, you know? And like, I don't think any kid's gonna just like, yeah, you know what, I wanna read this classic, you know, just on their own. Like, especially me growing up, I was like, I don't wanna read classics, those are boring. The only time I ever read those was when, you know, school made me, and I still, to this day, I'm like, you know, they're probably really good, but I'm not gonna read them. There's other books out there that are also really good that aren't classics. That's why I think it's pretty cool for schools to like, kind of force kids to read classics.
I made a mistake.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like the idea of, I've had some places where, like, you got to choose your own class. Really? You really gonna do me like that?
Yeah, they are.
You
know how they do.
What am I supposed to do?
They do you like that. Well, just step on it, see what happens.
It just lowers the other one.
You're supposed to go on the blue block. It's gonna come back.
Oh, go forward.
It's all coming back, it's all coming back.
So anyway, I mean, I've had some
now.
times where it's like, you just get to pick your own sort of like, classic, whatever. It's like, pick a book off this classic list, read it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I've had that happen a couple times, and I've generally been pretty happy with being able to do that.
Yeah, you know, maybe I would opt for that idea instead.
Shoot.
Instead of forcing, because you know, it is not right to like force people to like read books.
A specific book, whatever.
Yeah, a specific book that they might find offensive.
Right, exactly. That's how I feel about it.
That is not cool. But for those who like aren't going to be offended by it, like they should have the option to read it and at least know. But I mean, of course, with the education of knowing like, hey, by the way, we don't say these words anymore, you know?
Yeah.
Because the issue is when you have kids reading like classics or like old books without the information of, by the way, this is outdated and old and just not true, then you have issues like Little Melissa. I'm gonna tell you guys a story about one time Little Melissa was accidentally racist. So I read this book when I was in like 3rd grade, and
she says accidentally, but no one believes her.
yeah, no, I just picked it up in the library one day. You know, libraries are full of books. So I just picked it up and just started reading it because I was like, oh, I don't know, sounds interesting. Yeah, that was pretty bad, Patrick. That was bad.
Oh, yeah.
And so,
you know, if you had done that, I would have also laughed and you would have been offended by my laughing, but like...
I would have been like,
to be
if
clear,
you think Patrick's being mean, what you say in the comments?
Exactly. I laugh at it either way. It's just a funny situation.
No, it is. Anyway, so... Yeah, so little 3rd grade Melissa was like, I'm gonna be scholarly and pick up a book in the library and then read it, right? And it was a book about like this woman who was like super in love. She was white and she was super in love with this black guy. And she was like, I'm going to date him and marry him even though we can't be together. And it was like this whole story about like how they can't be together, but then they're gonna be together anyway. You know, those classic books. But in 3rd grade, I didn't know about racism. I did not know that that existed, and I didn't know why they couldn't be together. I thought there was just some sort of, like, it explained there's a law that they're not allowed to be together. I didn't know about laws. I didn't know about anything, so I thought that was still true. And so little Melissa is over at her brother's soccer game one day, and she's walking around being like, wow, I'm really bored at my brother's soccer game. And this young, handsome fellow comes walking up to her, and he's like, yo,
there's definitely
like,
no secrets, right? I just have to go that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like, yo, girl, like, you cute, you know, as young, fine men do. And I was like, boy, thanks, like, you cute too. Like, I was, like, into it, you know? And then as any 3rd grader is when a boy takes a liking to her. And so I'm like, yeah, like, I think you're cute too. And then he was like, well, like, girl, you want to date? And mind you, I literally just met him, so like maybe that wasn't a good idea anyway. But he's like, you want to date? And I was like, aren't we not allowed to date? He was black. I mentioned that, right? He was black.
I don't know if you had, but
yeah, he was black. And so I being a white person was like, I appear white. I'm not gonna explain my ethnicity, but I appear white and I'm very pasty. And so I was like, aren't we not allowed to date? And he was like, girl, what? Like, just totally, like, taken aback by what I had just said. And I was like, yeah, like, aren't, like, white people not allowed to, like, date black people? And he seemed so baffled. He was like, haven't you heard of Martin Luther King Jr.? Like, let me give you a history lesson. I was like, oh yeah, that's that guy where we celebrate his day every once in a while, huh? And this guy was like, yeah, no, like, that law was abolished a long time ago, dude. And I was so embarrassed, and I was like, well, bye. So yeah, I think it's important to show kids classics with the, like, precursor of, by the way, this is an old racist book. Oh, I don't like that.
This is the part where I thought we had to switch. So that save screen, we're switching here to the other dress. So, I had a story somewhere in the middle of that story of yours. This is the fortress, by the way, Fort Resistance.
The fortress that we were literally at earlier, but for some reason could not enter until now.
Yeah, this is the place that we were trying to get to. I don't know if we already...
we were literally just here, but they didn't let us go inside.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe we... Oh, hello. I was not expecting any of this. Okay. Are you... Ow.
She's invincible.
Yeah, it's like, are you just gonna not die, or?
There you go. Now she can die.
All right, well. Weird. Yeah, I had a story somewhere in the middle of all of your story, and I totally forgot what it was, so.
Wow. Aren't we gonna switch dresses? You just keep doing stuff.
What is this? This isn't the way forward. So I'm confused. Okay, not important. Yes, we're gonna switch the dresses now. After I grab this tooth.
Toofs.
Heyo. Yeah, so we're gonna go switch the dresses. We'll see you guys when we get back. Hey, back again from the editing future. While editing this back, I realized what my story was, or I remembered it. It wasn't anything super important or interesting. It was just that I remember when I was in school, I actually did have an assignment where we were given a list of classics and we were able to choose our own classic. And I was going to say how that could fit into the situation where some books aren't forced by the school for you to read, especially if you're going to be offended by them, but they could still be on a list like this, of like list of potential classics with like maybe an asterisk next to it being like, contains slurs. You know, it's keep in mind that that's not okay anymore, whatever, something like that. I was saying you could still keep it available for students and even encouraged to be read by students, but not necessarily forced, because that doesn't sound like a good idea to me. So that was all. Back to the show. Hey, so we're deciding, showing off, we're switching to this Flesh Maiden dress. That's it, close up. She has white eyes. This is it zoomed out. This gives you Hysteria anytime, which is pretty strong.
It's squishy.
And then we also switch to the Vorpal Cleaver, which reduces damages from enemies by half, which makes you, like, really strong. Octo-grinder, which increases the ammo limit. So I think it, like, I don't know if it exactly doubles your ammo. It might be just like 25% more ammo. Then the Nightmare restores health with each hit, which is pretty strong.
Yeah, that's
and
very
then
OP.
The Catnip Cannon increases damages to enemies by half. So 50% more damage.
Nice.
So incredibly strong, considering the T-Ball Cannon's already ridiculously strong. So we're gonna hop in next time with all these weapons. It'll be fun.
See you soon.
I'm excited. All right, so with the new dress, yay, Flesh Maiden dress. First
look
thing.
up her skirt.
Yes, look up the skirt. So how do you like this dress compared to all the other dresses? You don't have to go one by one, but
It's just so creepy, and it looks pretty cool. I mean, I'm not like, wow, what a fashion statement. I would wear that. I'm not really Lady Gaga or anything, but
Lady Gaga's meat dress was very different. I feel like not a similar vibe at all.
Well, I mean, you know, that's disappointing. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's in there at this point. I don't know. I feel like it should be in its own cacategory. I don't like how it like has its own heartbeat.
Oh really?
And like I
think
mean,
that's
like,
cool.
I like it. I mean, it looks cool. It's just I mean, like, I don't like it in the sense of like that makes me so uncomfortable. But like, I don't know, like that could be a good thing, right? Like,
yeah.
I like horror movie things. They all make me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, if she was like coming at you like slowly with a giant cleaver in her hand, yeah, I'd be pretty fearful probably.
I definitely wouldn't like enjoy it or anything. You know what I'm saying?
I hear the pigs now.
Yeah. I think.
But yeah, no, she looks like it. So anyway, I really like this dress. I think it's cool how much they put into it. Like, yeah, like it has its own heartbeat. It has like a lot of moving parts. It feels like an alive, like piece, whatever. It kind of makes it look like a, I don't know, just very horror-esque for sure. That's
like, by the way,
I'm like tempted to like censor that or something. That's so much.
No.
Oh my goodness. Also gave me this pastry right before we started. It's making me feel so sick.
Yeah, it's from Popeye's Chicken Sandwiches. I got the spicy chicken sandwich and it was a bomb, but it did need more sauce. If you guys go, get extra sauce.
Yeah, I don't think the name of the restaurant is Popeye's Chicken Sandwiches, but I guess it shows their legacy. That's just kind of what you call them now.
Yeah. Then see, I've only ever been there
I'll bet you have
twice.
to climb the tower and maybe you can see it from there.
Maybe. I've only ever been there twice, and the 2 times I've gone, I got Popeye's spicy chicken sandwich, so.
Huh, really? I've been there like a lot of times.
We're coming at you live with 2 guests,
Have we been through that keyhole?
No.
Okay.
With two guest experiences, 2 guests. Anyway,
Yes.
they're 2 dogs, Chunky Crystal and Skinny Scared Sparky. So
yeah, I have my 2 dogs in here. Normally I don't have them in here while recording because they can tend to make a lot of noise. But today
it was a special day.
Yeah, today we're hoping they don't.
The signs of the body's illness or infirmity are obvious compared to those of the diseased mind. And the cures? How and when a broken leg heals is clear. Can one heal a broken mind? How does one know if it's healed?
Huh, those are good points. I feel like that's something you'd appreciate, Melissa.
Yes, psychology.
I mean, yeah.
I didn't actually read what it said. I was distracted.
You should try doing that.
I know.
Every once in a while.
I
you know.
understand.
So the superpower of this dress is Hysteria at any time, which I just realized when looking in the top left corner and saw that Hysteria mode is able to be activated.
At any time.
Yeah, it's not unlimited though. It still has the same limited time length, but as soon as it ends, you can go ahead and reactivate it immediately. So
yeah.
So yeah, I'm guessing
basically,
if you look through
we're
that
OP.
window, that might be where you see the pig snout. That's the only reason I can think of standing
The
there.
snort in here?
The one down had a hole in it, so I was thinking that might be where you're supposed to shoot through. But
that would be pretty cool if they did that. Here's another hole. See?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Let me check.
Sounds like someone's pretty tired.
Not tired. No,
Yeah.
just full of chicken sandwich.
I
in
feel
a
that.
good way.
Adam and I I think one day we're supposed to record, and is it across there? No, I don't know where that snap could be. We were supposed to record one day, and it was actually pretty late at night.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And but right before we did, we went and got like way too many wings, and afterwards we were like, oh, okay, never mind. Never mind the whole recording thing. You could probably just kill them. I don't know. Try the teapot? They'll probably dodge the teapot. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can just kill them. I thought so. They usually try to dodge it, but you can get hits off on them. Oh, you didn't block.
Well, I didn't need a block because I can just go into hysteria mode.
I don't think hysteria mode
just go ahead and get into hysteria mode.
heals you.
Don't worry about it.
I don't know where that pig snout is.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I
hear it to the right, I think.
No, over here. Well, here's the thing. I know that it leads to that.
Yeah, here,
See?
hold up. Stop, move the camera. I think it's that way that you're staring, from what I'm hearing. I think you have to go around.
I can go down.
There.
Ah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Sure enough.
Right there.
Yeah. Exactly where I thought it was gonna be.
No, that's where I thought it was gonna be.
I was correct the whole time.
It was actually me.
Zoink Meister, more like correct Meister. Melissa was asking me if I remembered a snout location that we are not sure if it has come up yet, so we're just gonna go ahead and say,
Yeah.
oh, we have all of the DLC weapons. Do you want to show those off real quick? Just like,
Yeah, so we have this.
I just turned so we can see the,
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a cleaver.
yeah, it's really big.
It cleavers.
Yeah, I think we showed it off at the end of the previous thing, but just showing it like in practice. And you have continuous combo. I don't know if that's because I assume that's because it's fully leveled, but that's new. There used to be like a little end of each combo, which you can still kind of tell it ends right there. But it's pretty continuous. I mean, it makes it a really, really effective weapon, and it makes the combo switching between cleaver and the hobby horse a lot less effective because it ends up just slowing you down. Dodge or shrink? Okay.
All right, now
Let's-
we're floating.
Yeah, can you turn the camera or anything?
Yeah.
You can, okay. I don't know how you get out of that.
Just cry, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Dodge, you can't dodge anymore, I'm guessing? Or shrink?
I'm pressing every button.
I think we're probably stuck.
Oh.
Well, that's hysteria mode. I think we're
Hi,
probably, can I see it?
hysteria mode.
I think we're stuck. I think we're lost. I think we're stuck. I don't think we can get out of this.
Well, boys.
That is really unfortunate. We're probably gonna have to redo all this real quick. So,
Let me look.
I'm just gonna real quick run through it, see what happens. Yeah, everything's back. We have to redo the whole thing. All right, I'm just gonna try to speed run this. What'd you think of that this time?
Just, you thought I would like the part about how you don't know.
I was just wondering what you thought of it, I guess.
Well, I guess I don't understand the first part. I only understand the part where it says, like, you can tell when a broken leg is healed, but you can't tell when a broken mind is healed. Or can you tell if a broken mind is healed?
Yeah, it's basically, I think he was just saying that it's like, fixing people's mentality is kind of harder because it's not really something that's like as definable. Like if your leg's broken, then it's really easy to say this leg's not broken, and you can tell someone how long it'll take for a leg to be fixed. But if someone's mind breaks, so they have like PTSD, you can't say, oh yeah, give that a couple weeks or whatever, a couple months, and your PTSD will heal itself, whatever. We'll slap a cast on that, you know? He's saying that like the fact that mental wounds are a lot less straightforward, whatever.
Huh. So what do I think about that?
Yeah.
Just that it's a fact, I guess? I don't know.
Do you think it's a fact? I mean, it's, you know.
Yeah, you can't ever tell somebody how long it takes for them to heal mentally. I mean, and I think a doctor can't really tell you how
Signs
long.
of the body's illness or infirmity are obvious compared to those of the diseased mind.
Yeah, just I guess that first statement, right? Do you feel like diseases of the body are obvious compared to diseases of the mind?
Disease of the body are obvious compared to disease of the mind. No? Well, I
What was
guess.
the statement?
Well, I guess I feel like diseases of the body aren't always straightforward.
Right.
All
right, we can progress now. I managed to collect everything again. So just
Yeah.
move forward and try
So
not to
there.
get stuck in anything.
So there is the cleaver.
Yeah, oh yeah. So we have
It
the hobby horse,
cleaves. Here's the hobby horse.
which is now called the nightmare.
Wow.
Which is pretty cool. Although it looks more like a stag, so I don't know why it's called the nightmare, but whatever. Would you show your full combo for that?
What? This?
Yeah. So still only 3 hits. I think it's been 3 hits since we got the first upgrade. And then with the pepper grinder.
He's a little octopus.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, he's like I like how he looks like he's alive too. He's like he looks ready to go.
He's like, I'm here and I'm ready to slay. And then he's got little green things.
Yeah. Go out so we can see the side of it again. Yeah, there you go. Oh. There you go.
He's like.
he I don't know, I feel like he's like he just looks like the most ready out of all of our equipment to be like, yes.
Here
this
is
one.
our
the cat cannon.
The cat cannon.
Which is very powerful.
Let me show you.
I want to say it does like double damage or something like that.
Okay, you throw that and it's like cat.
Yeah, it has a little cat in it instead of I think it used to just be a bubble or something.
Cat.
Yeah.
And then it's all blue, and you're like, huh.
Yeah, what did it used to be?
Did that.
It was green, I think, the T maybe, but I don't remember what the little face was if there was one.
And then the rabbit.
Yeah, there's no DLC rabbit, which I feel like they could have made but there's no upgrades for the rabbit either, so I guess it makes sense. Still, it would have been interesting to have a DLC rabbit.
Yes. Yes.
Looks more like the March Hare instead of like the White Rabbit or something like that.
Patrick asked me a question earlier about what I thought. What I thought about the.
So there's pretty heavy implications here, for sure. But oh boy.
I saw like a sign. Anyway. Oh.
Be sure to harvest enemies for health during Hysteria. That's pretty important.
Yes, Patrick asked me a question about the memory from earlier.
Yes.
He said, what do you think about that? And how the memory was all like, oh yeah, like, illnesses of the body are like so obvious and illnesses of the mind aren't. And I was like, well, not necessarily. Like, I'm sure a lot of people have gone to the doctor.
Oh, we came out of its mouth? Wait.
Yeah, we went through its body. What do you mean?
Okay.
What do you mean? Duh.
I mean, yeah, we had to come out somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's clearly not seen the human centipede, and it shows.
I don't know if that's how that works, but okay.
So, he was like, well, do you think that's true? And I was like, no, I don't think, actually, you want to fight?
Okay.
You want to fight. This is a really hard fight. I mean, it's probably not that hard with, so much upgrade that we have.
We have, in fact, let's just make this easy.
Yeah, but I just wanted to, tell my story. So, basically, so this is how I feel. I don't think, it is really hard to figure out, what's your problem in your mind. That is true. But also, at the same time, there's a lot of diseases of your body that's, really hard to, find out. I have a friend who, has a digestive issue, ? And they have no idea what it is. And, she, struggles all the time trying to figure out, what is this? And I've been continuously dizzy for a lot of my life and no doctor can tell me why that is. And also your mind is a part of your body. So it's kind of hard to say why are you breaking those two apart. And then there are also some mental illnesses that are very easy to catch. When someone has depression, there's pretty clear, easy signs to find if somebody's depressed. And Patrick said, well, there's also the point that, if you have a broken arm, the doctor can say, oh yeah, you'll heal in 6 weeks or whatever. And if you're depressed, a doctor can't be like, oh yeah, you'll be fine in a couple months. And that is true, but at the same time, you don't exactly know when you're going to be healed from a broken arm anyway. You can say an average, the average amount of people heal from this in 6 weeks or whatever and hope for the best. But also when it comes to depression, there's an average of people, and ultimately what people have come to is that you don't really super heal from depression. It's just kind of something that you can just once you're diagnosed, you have it, and then you can go through episodes is what they call it. So it's you've been diagnosed, and then there's no telling how long your episodes will be or anything, but it can always come back at any point in time and not be fun at all. And it's just kind of it's it's an extreme sadness that can be either genetic or not. And I feel there's a lot of diseases like that for other parts of your body as well that might be genetic, might go away, might not,
Yeah, though to be fair, this is in the context of, I believe, the 17th century? 17th century. So, could be that, but you think even in the 17th century, they must have had stuff like leukemia that would be hard for them to diagnose at that time.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of things about the body that they couldn't diagnose.
But it might be safer to say that mental illnesses were less evolved as a medical practice compared to
that is true.
bodily illnesses in the 17th century.
Yeah, the mind was definitely not so explored until later in life.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess that could be a fair point if you want to look at it like a period correct sort of situation. Are you ready?
Am I ready?
I don't know.
I'm actually not great at these guys, so... But actually, I'm better with arrows, surprisingly.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'm really glad they put the arrows in there. I feel like it was actually a really smart
I'm really
move.
bad at, like, the X and, Oh, wait, I did do that one.
How are you sure you're
I did that one. I did that one.
No. But yeah, it is cool that they
I did that one.
I don't know then. I don't know.
Oh my.
Maybe try double clicking? I don't know.
Maybe I'm not doing it the right time. Maybe I just don't have rhythm, like they said.
That is possible.
Well, but I play 3 instruments, so that's a little bit disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, but you don't have rhythm, so.
Oh, well,
Do you know
maybe
the Phineas
I'm
and
just
Ferb
a
song?
terrible...
This Phineas and Ferb song is I ain't got rhythm. Oh no, I ain't got rhythm.
Yes.
That's a cool song. So the drummer is playing the drums while singing about how he doesn't have rhythm.
That's pretty unfortunate.
It's like, what do you call it?
Did you guys like my beautiful song?
Wow.
This outrage.
Like my beautiful song.
Yeah, I guess
so
no melody
pretty.
should soothe the outrage. I guess you're right
I
about
don't know,
that.
it was so pretty, my song.
It looked like there was stuff across from us, but I don't.
Pretty song.
I don't know. Over there. Doesn't it look
no,
like there should be something?
you can't go in there.
No,
I
I
can
know,
promise
but,
you
like,
that.
just jump and like look.
I don't know why you think something would happen.
No, I don't know what. No. I'm not saying something would happen. I'm saying I thought I saw something. I thought I saw a memory in there.
You're wrong.
Like there's that room over there on the left. I don't know what that goes to either.
He's paranoid. He's tripping. Been
There was something here.
smoking. Been sipping.
You're saying as if there was a key. You could go in that room. Wow. One of us was horribly wrong.
He's paranoid.
Yeah?
One of us was horribly wrong, and it was
you.
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 You're
No, you were
pronouncing,
wrong.
quote unquote, me.
Yeah, there was a memory in this room.
No, not in this room.
Build them up, tear them down, refashion them, teach them the new, forget the old.
Wow, that sounded surprisingly sinister. Yeah, that was exactly what I was telling you to do. I was like,
I
yeah,
don't
if
know
you
what you're
just
talking
if you
about.
get the camera at the right angle, I thought I saw a memory in that room.
Nah, there wasn't a memory
Turns
in that room.
out there was a memory in that room.
In this room?
Yeah, that was
I
a
don't
room
see a memory in there.
because we just got it.
No, I really don't see one in there. That was a different room. You can't prove that that was the same room.
I feel like I might be able to.
I can't prove that's the same room. This also looks like I can definitely jump up here and stand on it,
Do
but
you think you could knit one of those like heart pillows?
heck yeah.
It's pretty big.
I know how to knit
but it
and
would take
crochet,
time.
guys.
Yeah,
That would not take time. Are you kidding me?
it's pretty big.
You don't know how big it is?
I guess I can see Alice. It's about as big as she is. So.
Oh, well, you don't know how big she is right now. What if she drank a potion or something?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Or didn't? Oh, it closed on me. He
I
said
hope
bye.
that wasn't it. So we're back to the looking glass line, which means something probably. I don't know. Has there been a looking glass line in every world so far?
I don't even know what you're talking about. A looking glass line?
Yeah, they're on the left. Right there. The
line.
Dollhouse Looking Glass Railway.
What do you mean, like line? Like a straight, like a 180?
Like a train line.
A train line? Yeah, there's been trains everywhere.
Has there been one in each world?
Yes.
I don't remember.
At least one in each world.
I don't remember the one in the underwater. But otherwise. Wait. Look at the, before we move out of here, there's a violet there. Which, that might be a secret.
Violet.
Oh, yeah.
Boop, 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 boop.
See, that's probably
it's a
something.
secret.
And then also,
That's creepy. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Hold on.
also before we even go to the secret though, if you could just turn around for me. Go that way. Yeah,
That
look at this
way.
little kid here on the left.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Excuse me, little kid?
yeah.
What are you looking at?
So I think the implication here is that the insane children have been the ones leaving us the message the whole time, which I think they said at the beginning, but this is the first time we actually see an insane child in front of one of his or her paintings. Do you
She
think that's
doesn't look very happy.
Do you think that's a guy or a girl?
Oh, it's definitely a she.
Definitely a she.
Yeah.
Do we want to give her a name then?
I always use Sally. Let's not use Sally.
Okay. Something other than Sally.
Yeah, I was thinking Samantha, but
You know, it's pretty funny. American McGee
I
calls
want
his
something really
fans his insane children, so that's kind of,
ew.
or yeah, they're the insane children, I guess.
Ew, am
yeah.
I an insane child?
If you like Alice, then yeah, that's you. That's you right there.
Alice. Oh, do you see how much bigger this quote unquote child is than Alice? Hold on.
You're shrunk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, you shrunk, girl. You shrunk.
That's true. Okay, that's fair then.
You
That's
tiny.
fair. That's all the time we have today, folks. So go ahead and like, subscribe, give it a little comment, ring that nice little bell, and join us back for the next episode.
We'll see you then. Zoink out. 1969. Good year.
Bye-bye.
In the summer of 69.
Oh, that was good.
It was the summer of 69. All right.
That was pretty good.
For some reason, that sounds a lot like, where can I find a woman like that?
I was just about Jesse's girl.
Yeah, I think I was doing Jesse's Girl. I think that is summer of 69. I think it was the same thing, though. Back in the summer of 69. I think it's the same thing. I wish I had Jesse's Girl. I wish I was Jesse's Girl.
Stacy's mom's got it going on.
It's not the same notes, though, yeah.
Yeah, but, more weird songs about other people and they're old.
I don't know if that's how that works.
That category.
Yeah, the old people category.
The old people. Okay, yeah.
Not
okay,
enough.
ready?
Do you see yourself? The seeds of your destruction were sown long ago, and now he will reap the harvest. He owns your mind. You've just been renting. You owe a debt, and he will collect. Dull girl.
Let me try that.
Okay.
Mad enough. Do you see yourself? The seeds of your destruction were sown long ago, and now he will reap the harvest. He owns your mind. You've just been renting. You owe a debt, and he will collect. Doll girl.
I thought you were going to read it like slam poetry, like mad enough. Do you see
yourself?
yourself? The seeds
of your destruction
were sown long ago. Yeah.
And now he will reap the harvest. He owns your mind. You've just been renting. You owe a debt, and he will collect. Well, I feel like at that point we turned it into a song, but it was still good. Doll girl.
Doll girl. That's what's doll girl up on the stage. Everyone give her some snaps. Give her some snaps.
Give me some snaps.
All
right. Let's
jump
go.
in.
Okay.
So I think the implication. Go ahead and quick continue.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Here.